from years ago. Yeah. See that? Oh, I'm here, baby. Good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, Governor.
Good to see you.
Thank you. You got my vote.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Testing, I got it. All right. Well, good morning, everyone. So, my name is Roy Kotop. I'm the National Vice President for the American Federation of Government Employees, representing the great state of Minnesota. So I'm glad to see you all here. We'll get started. As we can all see, we have the governor. I'll get him an intro, but I want to do a few quick thank yous for some of our partners that have showed up. First and foremost, Liuna Local 563. These guys set up the stage. They've got the food over here. They've been rock stars. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. All right. Also, we have the NALC. We got the letter carriers, APW, the postal workers, our friends over at the Minnesota AFL-CIO, the Minnesota nurses. Do we have a few nurses out here? But also we have the Minnesota Federation of Teachers. How about our teachers? So this man probably needs no introduction. He's a friend, he's an ally, a supporter, and a proud veteran.
Thank you.
Governor Tim Walz.
Thank you, brother. Well, first of all, on behalf of all Minnesotans, thank you for believing in the democracy enough to raise your voices and say, the shit we're witnessing has to end, and it has to end now. So, I see a lot of old friends out here, new friends. I see folks who've been fighting these battles for decades and others that are joining in. This is what it means when we talk about solidarity. This is what it means when the middle class is built on the right to collectively bargain around providing services that improve the lives of our neighbors. And the attack on VA workers and the attack on federal workers is an attack on the very core things that built this country. Caring for our veterans, making sure, and again, let's just be very clear, the folks who came in and the head guy who came in here to start telling people at the VA, as some of those folks received letters that they weren't performing, doesn't know one damn thing about veterans, doesn't know one damn thing about the care, and has no interest in it. So look, they passed a continuing resolution that grossly underfunded a really important piece of veteran care. That PAC Act is to make sure that the wars we fought and the toxic chemicals we put those warriors in front of, that we need to care for them. So instead of funding the very workers, they cut those workers and cut the budget. So let's all be very clear. If any of these guys try and stand up in front of veterans or say they care about veterans, they're lying. They are lying. Making our neighbors, and look, to those folks who work at the VA, in every one of those, and for them to try and pretend that each one of those jobs isn't important, because they'll try and tell you, well, we didn't get rid of any doctors. Who the hell do you think prepares the rooms?
That's right.
Who do you think cares at the bedside for them? Who do you think schedules the deliveries of the things we need? Who do you think keeps the building working? And them to try and disrespect, but here's what they don't understand. The American people, the vast majority of American people, there are few workers that have more respect and more status than those who are willing to care for our veterans. And so for the folks at this facility, the folks that care for them, please know the public's with you. Now we know these guys will take their marching order. Whatever Trump says, they'll follow. They'll do whatever the hell they think he says. But here's the deal. Here's the deal. That's only going to go so far, because everybody who's here today knows this disrespect towards workers, this disrespect towards state, federal, public employees, this disrespect to those who build our roads and build our infrastructure. The vast majority of the public knows how damn important this is. So we have sat back and allowed them to frame the issue around unions, to frame the issue around decent working conditions, and to frame the issue what it means to be a public servant. Each one of these bastards, how in the world are we getting Americans to think that billionaires are looking out for their best interests? The people who are looking out for your best interests are the ones that are caring for your relatives in that facility right there. They're looking out. That nurse at your bedside is looking out for your best interest. That teacher is looking out for your best interest. That skilled laborer who's building our communities is looking out for your best interest. And you know what we're asking for? To be treated with respect and a fair opportunity to be in the middle class. So for all of you out here today, this is where it starts. We will continue to push on everything we can, but make it clear to them, this is not going to stand, and their days are numbered. This will keep at it, stand strong.
Governor Tim Walz, everybody. Give him one more hand.